Hello again, it's Noob, and here we have an APECS BC Euro profile cylinder. Let's just try the key out in the lock. Works very smoothly, as you'd imagine. You can see it's got 6 pins, and it says on the box here that it is anti-pick and anti-drill, but it is one of their budget locks. It's not one of their 3-star locks. APECS do make some pretty decent locks. I'm not sure this is going to be one of them. I tried picking one of the rim lock versions of this 6-pin, sort of their more budget friendly locks, and it didn't hold up that well to picking. So I guess what we'll do is we'll try and throw this in a vise. I've taken off the circlip from one side to ease the speed of gutting. It won't affect the picking at all, as you know. So let's pop that in like that. We'll have a quick look at the key. Here it is. Not the best bitting. It's quite high at the back and at the front. So pins 1, 2 and 4, 5 and 6 here are very high. Quite a low cut in position 3 there. So yeah, we're just going to grab a rake and a turning tool, and we'll have a go at raking the stock and just seeing how it holds. Oh no. Well, I got the open, but I also sort of accidentally gutted it as well. I did take the circlip off, but I didn't expect it to have a skeletonized core. That's not going to be a pretty way to sort of gut this. So yeah, really regretting having opened this from the front, because really I need to have a follower to open this up, and I have just dumped out a load of the key pins here, which is like that. So I don't know where I go from here really. I think I need to probably use a some kind of center followers like this, and hope for the best. I don't think I've lost any pins. I think I could be lucky. Yeah, well, this is awkward, but we will try and get there. Okay, so I ummed and ahed, and I didn't know really what to do about this. So in the end, I just pulled the core out quickly, and I think we got away with it. The only thing is, I don't know which driver pins were in which chambers, but I think we've got all the bits. So I was going to use these sort of center segmented followers, but again, I don't think we necessarily need to go there. I can obviously put the springs in place, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We can assume that that is the first pin, and we then have some standards and some a spool, just one spool, and then some more standard pins, and then the rest of the key pins will come out like this. Now, as I said, the only thing I can't tell from this is what order these pins were in, and it's going to be a bit of a pain putting this back together, since it opened so quickly, took me by surprise, and then I sort of exploded it. But I will put it back together. It's really, I just can't stand, I know it's cost saving, I know it, but I can't stand these skeletonized cores. The reason is if you're unlucky, and I could have been unlucky, sometimes you pull the core out the front to use a front follower, and these pins can get trapped here. These are not so wide as to fully be able to allow a pin to drop down in between, but yeah, it's still really difficult to reassemble this type of core when it's like that. I've got the little spacer which goes to the back here, which helps sort of switch the cam over at the back of the lock. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised it only has 1 spool pin. I would have expected 3. I'm assuming that this is an anti-drill steel pin. I do have a magnet, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, well, it is magnetic, so whatever it is, it's not brass, so I'm assuming it's an anti-drill steel pin. Oh. There we go. So as you saw, incredibly easy to rake open, only one spool pin, and really, yeah, yuck, a skeletonized core, just every lockpicker's least favourite thing to see inside a lock. Anyway, so that's the APECS BC Euro profile cylinder. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Sorry about the completely exploded lock when I picked it, but it really did just like fly open and take me by surprise. If you have a comment about this lock, leave one below. I do read them all, reply to as many as I can, and of course, yeah, I'll see you all next time.